Hello, are you still on the sideline waiting to invest in real estate? I'm going to give you some reasons on why you should not give up the opportunity to start investing in real estate right now. My name is Evelyn Sophie. I'm a licensed realtor, I'm a licensed coach, and an investor. Why should you be investing in real estate? The best time to invest in real estate was 10 years ago, and the second best time is today. If you didn't do it 10 years ago, don't miss the opportunity to start right now. The first reason why you should start is the bonus depreciation, 100% bonus depreciation. We're in 2026 right now. This might change depending on when you see this video. However, what does a 100% bonus depreciation mean? Let's say you buy a rental property and you improve that property. You buy a brand new HVAC for about $10,000. Guess what? Their $10,000 can be depreciated within the first year, 100%. You don't have to wait for the entire year of the age. Talk to your CPA. My CPA is Sophie CPA Advisory Group. I'll put their link on this video as well. The second reason is energy efficiency deduction. What does the energy efficiency deduction mean? If you get a deduction for energy efficient commercial building, let's say you buy a commercial building or you build a commercial building and make that building energy efficient, you equip it with energy efficient systems, that building will qualify for this deduction. And how much is this? This is about $5.08 per square foot, which can be for a total of about 10,000 square foot. So let's say you have a commercial building for about 10,000 square foot. You can actually get a deduction of up to $58,000. That is a lot of tax savings. Why are you waiting to invest in real estate? And this is 2026. There is something they call the Opportunity Zone Benefits. We abbreviate it as QOFs. Means that if you invest in qualified opportunity funds, you can defer your capital gains on your taxes. So for example, let's say you sell a property and you make about $100,000 in terms of capital gains from selling that property. If you invest it in a qualified QOF or investment opportunity zone, which is a designated opportunity zone, you can actually defer paying the taxes on the capital gains that you just got. Remember, you just sold a property and made about $100,000 for capital gains. So you can definitely defer taxes on that $100,000 capital gain to after 2026 or by 2026 before you pay. There are so many benefits for investing in real estate. Now, the fourth one is cost segregation studies. This is when you accelerate the depreciation on an investment property, let's say Airbnb. So accelerated depreciation is being allocated on the cost of different types of property. For example, let's say you buy a property for about $1 million, right? And the cost segregation studies identify that you have about $200,000 of personal property in that property. Things like personal properties will be the appliances in that house, the fixtures in that house, like the chandeliers, the lights, the windows. I mean, there's some things that are personal properties inside the real estate. You can actually depreciate that $200,000 faster than you would have done regularly. Normally, you have to depreciate it according to the lifespan of the property, but with cost segregation you can do it faster. How can you get this done? You need a CPA like Sophie CPA Advisory Group for them to actually work with you and get this done, and you'll be able to save way more on your taxes than you can even imagine. Now, the fifth point is the SOL deduction. Homeowners can deduct more state and local taxes in 2026 because, for example, let's say you pay $20,000 in property taxes and $20,000 in state income taxes. With the increase in SOL cap in 2026 for about $40,000, you can actually deduct the full $40,000. This is going to depend on how much you make, and every situation is different. So that's why I will strongly advise you to talk to Sophie CPA Advisory Group. You can go to sophiecpaadvisory.com and actually talk to a licensed CPA that will look at your individual situation and let you know how this is going to work. There are benefits that have always been on investing in real estate. One of them is the mortgage interest deduction. If you buy your property, you can deduct the interest on your mortgage, which will reduce your taxable income. It's very obvious. That's why I always insist that try to own your own property instead of renting. The second one is the property depreciation. You can depreciate the property value of your real estate. So what does that mean? When you buy an investment property, you know that the property value is increasing with time. But when it comes to taxes, you're actually depreciating that value of that property and using it as a tax deduction, usually for 27.5 years for residential properties. So that is one of the most important reasons why you should be owning your own residential property rather than renting. The last but not the least is the 1031 exchanges. You can sell your investment property and make profit out of the sales. However, you have a certain length of time to actually reinvest that for your generation. That's why we call it generational wealth, so that you will not pay taxes on the profit that you made from investing in real estate and the gains that you got from that property. If you're not in my group on Facebook, Generational Wealth Builders, go ahead and join that group. So you can actually defer paying capital gains on the sale of real estate. Why will you not take advantage on that? I have a class currently going where to start investing in real estate. It is very affordable. Go to my website, growwealtheasy.com, and sign up my course. And if you want a one-on-one coaching program, I also have a one-on-one coaching program for you. Just DM me or go to my website. I hope you're having a good year so far. Bye.